Yeah, well, it's all about this album, Vision of the Kings, and it's all about positive reality music for the youth and for the future. So check it out, because in life you have to know these things.
Okay, so are we having a single of this album?
Yeah, the single for this album is the single Education and Ability. When mama spend her last and send it to class, don't become stupid now, become fool, else you become the boss boy footstool. King B roll! Education and ability, go tell the ghetto youth them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto youth them you know it a the key. Degree and diploma, that them must study. English, maths and social study. When you fit in your brain, you so bust up them chain. Everywhere that's your pass, dollars maintain. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto youth them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto youth them you know it a the key. Black a black and white a white and pink a pink and blue a blue. Come listen Bootielero, nice and up the avenue. And the beginnings of me itals show. Yo, education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them you know it a the key. My name is King B, I'm a ghetto superstar. Black up Cornwall, Middle Sex and Surrey. Pick up microphone and call the people study me. Reality and culture and that man a preach. Yo, education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them you know it a the key. Degree and diploma that them a study. English, maths and social study. When you fit in your brain, you so bust up them chain. Everywhere that's your pass, dollars maintain. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them you know it a the key. My name is King B, I'm a ghetto superstar. Black up Cardboard, Middle Sex and Surrey. Pick up microphone and call the people study me. Reality and culture that man a preach. Yo, education
Creative
and
art
ability, go
in
tell the
London
ghetto you them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them you know it a the key. Degree and diploma that them a study. English, maths and social study. When you fit in your brain, you so bust up them chain. Everywhere that's your pass, dollars maintain. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them you know it a the key. Because black a black and white a white and pink a pink and blue a blue. Come listen Bootielero, nice and up the avenue. And the beginnings of me itals true. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them you know it a the key. My name is King B, I'm a ghetto superstar. Black up Cornwall, Middle Sex and Surrey. Pick up microphone and call the people study me. Reality and culture that man a preach. Yo, education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them fi have it plenty. Education and ability, go tell the ghetto you them you know it a the key. Degree and diploma that them a study. English, maths and social study. When you fit in your brain, you so bust up them chain. Everywhere that's your pass, dollars maintain. Education and ability.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Creative Arts in London today. I'm G-String.
and I'm Sharon Fearon.
Yeah, today we're talking about Byron.
Byron, a reggae artist, Byron Broderick.
Broderick, okay, right, he's a reggae artist. Also goes under the name of King Bootielero. Yeah, I'm familiar with the artist from a while back, and I've just heard that he's been in prison. So we're gonna read through what we found about this case, and you can make your judgments as to what you think. Sharon.
Byron Anthony Broderick, King Bootielero, complete official case file. Printable PDF version, 27th of May 2026, 100 verified, Met Police, Crown Court, prison evidence, music full history. So the contents are official identity and personal details, full Met charge sheet and indictment, official court transcript from the 14th of May 2026, full trial schedule from the 4th of January, the 29th of January 2027, HMP Pentonville Prison record, option regalia, full evidence summary, healthcare, career and professional revocation.
Yeah, that's the index.
Okay. Music career, what's that? Yeah, music and career, and the full lyrics. Complete timeline, life crimes, arrests and court. Final case summary, official conclusion.
Okay,
So
that was the index of what this document contains. So Sharon will continue.
Section 1, official identity and personal details. Full legal name, Byron Anthony Broderick, King Bootielero. King Bootielero, Dr. Broderick, the Doctor. Born on the 24th of March 1968. Age 58 years. So that's May 2026. Place of birth, Farm Pen, St Mary, Jamaica. Residence, Arncliffe Close, Barnet, London. EN5 2XW, United Kingdom. Nationality, British citizen. Indefinite leave to remain granted 1995. Regional Rastafarian, Nyabingi order. Height and build 5 foot 10 inches, in brackets 178 centimeters. Stocky, heavy build. Eyes and hair, dark brown eyes, shoulder length, black locks and full beard. Distinguishing features, strong, heavy Jamaican patois accent, Rastafarian beads and bracelets. Family status, divorced, 2 adult sons, 1 adult daughter, in brackets all estranged, cut, contact, post arrest, close brackets. Occupation, in brackets former, professional reggae artist, producer, owner, Jalink Up Productions Limited, established in 1998, licensed psychotherapist, physical therapist, UK HCPC registration 5H05 472, open brackets, revoked 18th of May 2026, close brackets, and then US Illinois license hash 160.00803, open brackets, surrendered, revoked May 2026, and current status, remanded in custody, HMP Pentonville, London, category B, prisoner awaiting trial, January 2027, inmate number A9742B, case reference Wood Green, Crown Court 01YK1194726.
So as you can see, he's being arrested, and that's these details what we've been able to find on the internet. Digging deeper, right? This is section Section 2. Yeah, so she's going to go through section 2 with you as well, and we will talk a bit after section 2. Go ahead.
Okay, section 2, full Met Police charge sheet and indictment. Official document issued 12th of May 2026, Wood Green CID, Metropolitan Police Service, indictment 5 counts, Sexual Offences Act 2003. The defendant, Byron Anthony Broderick. The victims, 4 female children aged 8 to 16 years at time of offence.
8 years to 16 years at time of offence. Continue.
So count 1, rape, in brackets, contrary to Section 1 Sexual Offence Act 2003, a victim girl, in brackets, born in 1997, close brackets, aged of offence 8 to 10 years.
Old, 10 years old.
Okay, period the 1st of January 2005, the 31st of December, to the 31st of December 2007. Location, private therapy room, defendant's home, during private physiotherapy session. Particulars: on multiple occasions, the defendant intentionally penetrated the vagina of girl A with his penis. The victim was a child under 13 years and could not, in law, consent. The defendant abused his position of trust as her qualified treating therapist. Count 2, rape, in brackets, contrary to Section 1 Sexual Offences Act 2003. Victim, girl B, in brackets, born 1996, close brackets, age of offence 11 to 13 years old. Period, 1st of June 2008 to the 31st of August 2011. Location, therapy clinic, community centre, defendant's private vehicle. Particulars: repeated sexual intercourse over 3 years. Defendant groomed victim through music, workshops and youth groups. Told victim, "This is your special secret, Jalove medicine. If you tell anyone, nobody will believe you. I am famous." Count 3, rape. Contrary to Section 1 Sexual Offence Act 2003, victim girl C, in brackets, born in 1999. Age of offence 14 to 16 years old. Period, the 1st of March 2013, 31st of December 2017. Location, recording studio, home visit, church hall. Particulars: penetration with penis. Victim referred to defendant for sports injury. Rehabilitation. Abuse occurred during the unsupervised extra sessions. Victim trusted defendant impeccably as community leader and healer. Count 4, sexual assault by penetration, child age 13, Section 6 SOA 2003. Victim, girl D, born in 1999, 9 years old. Period, 2006 to 2007. Act, forced oral sex, penetration of mouth and penis occurred while defendant performed massage therapy. Count 5, sexual assault by penetration, Section 6 SOA 2003. Victim, girl A, born in 1997, aged 10 to 11 years. Period 2007 to 2008, act digital penetration of a vagina, forced touching and fondling under guise of medical examination. Official police statement, DC Liam Levy led investigation Operation Regalia. Byron Broderick was the ultimate wolf in sheep's clothing. To the public, he was King Bootielero, beloved reggae star, spreading message of love, peace and righteousness to parents. He was Dr. Broderick and trusted physiotherapist who healed their sick and disabled children. To the community, he was a devout Rastafarian youth mentor and charity worker. In reality, he was a serial sexual predator who systematically targeted, groomed and abused vulnerable girls for over a decade, hiding behind his reputation of professional status to gain unlimited, unsupervised access to children. He told his victim he was giving them special spiritual medicine from Jah, and treated them and threatened them that God would punish them if they spoke out. He used his fame and status to silence them, telling them that no one would believe a child over him. 4 brave women have now come forward. Their accounts are independent, consistent, detailed and corroborated by evidence. The case exposed the danger when we place people on pedestals without scrutiny. He pleaded not guilty, but the evidence against him is overwhelming. He is exactly where he belongs, locked away, awaiting justice. Section 3, Official Court Transcript, Plea Hearing. Wood Green, Crown Court, 14th of May 2026, case number 01 YK1194726 at 10:30 a.m. Presiding His Honour Judge Simon Brown. Defendant appears via video link from HMP Pentonville. Court Clerk, Defendant Byron Anthony Broderick, alias King Bootielero, you stand indicted before this court on the 5th count of serious sexual offences against children. I will now read each count. You will stand and plead guilty or not guilty. Counts 1 to 5 read aloud, verbatim. Court Clerk, how say you to Court 1, guilty or not? Byron Broderick, speaking heavy Jamaican patois, strong voice, calm but intense. Not guilty, my lord. Me not guilty to nothing. Court Clerk, count 2, guilty or not guilty. Byron Broderick, me plead not guilty. All this are lies, conspiracy them to try destroy me life, me music, me name, me love, picnic. Me heal them, me never touch no girl in a no bad way. Jah Almighty know me innocent, not guilty. Court Clerk, count 3, guilty or not guilty. Byron Broderick, not guilty. Court Clerk, count 4, guilty or not guilty. Byron Broderick, not guilty. Court Clerk, count 5, guilty or not guilty. Byron Broderick, not guilty to every single count. Me clean, me righteous. This is persecution of black man and Rastafari. Me fight this till me dying breath. Persecution, Miss Rebecca Smith, QC. Your Honour, this is a case of serial abuse spanning 12 years. The defendant used his dual role as health professional and public figure to groom and violate 4 girls aged 8 to 16. He held absolute trust. He committed absolute betrayal. We have detailed victim testimony, corroborative evidence and medical records, appointment logs and witness proof. He poses extreme flight risk to Jamaica, risk of witness tampering and high risk of re-offending. We strongly oppose bail. Defence, Mr. Michael Ellis, QC. Your Honour, my client is a man of impeccable character, 35 years of public service, no previous convictions. These are historic, uncorroborated, malicious allegations motivated by financial gain and racial bias. Furthermore, the defendant speaks a very deep, heavy Jamaican dialect, which is virtually unintelligible to standard English ears. We formally request a certified Jamaican patois interpreter for the duration of the trial. Otherwise, the jury cannot possibly understand his testimony. We apply for bail. He has lived here 35 years, family business, roots here, no flight risk. Judge, His Honour Judge Simon Brown, I have considered all submissions. Bail application refused. The risks identified are too grave. Risk of absconding, risk of interference with justice, risk of public safety. Defendant demanded in custody until trial. Interpreter request granted. Trial fixed for Monday the 4th of January 2027. Estimated duration 4 weeks. Case adjourned. Okay, section 4, full trial schedule, Wood Green Crown Court. Court 4 January, 29th of January 2027 at 10:30 a.m. daily. Week 1, 4th of January to the 8th of January. Prosecution, opening and victim evidence. Monday the 4th of January. Arrangement, confirmation, prosecution opening statement, legal directions to jury.
Okay, so that's a schedule of the court proceedings. That's the upcoming court proceedings. That's just a schedule of the court proceedings that are coming up over January. This one now.
Okay, section 5, HMP Pentonville. Official prison record. Inmate Broderick Byron, A number A9742B, Wing C Wing, Cell C412, Custody category high risk of harm, escape. Accommodation, single cell, 23-hour lockup, 1 hour daily outdoor exercise. legal visits only, family, friends, suspended pending risk assessment. One monitored phone call per month. No internet, no music equipment. Behavior report inmate. Broderick is calm, highly intelligent, articulate, devoutly religious, spends all waking hours reading Bible, holy pibly, writing legal documents, prayers, performing Rastafarian chants, absolute belief in his own innocence, views arrest as political, racial persecution, respected by other inmates, charismatic, strong leadership qualities, patois dialect, often requires interpreter for staff communication, no disciplinary infractions,
So
compliant, no violence.
okay, so if I lose the inside, then the car's no problem.
Okay, I need a bit of water. Okay, letter from prison, the 20th of May 2026, unsent. I, Byron Anthony Broderick. Give me a bit of that water, please, because I need it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I, Byron Anthony Broderick, King Bootielero, write this from Babylon chains. Jah Rastafari know my heart clean, my hands pure, my soul righteous. For 35 years I have healed the sick, fed the hungry, taught the youth, sung truth to power. I never harmed a fly, never hurt a child, never betrayed trust. These allegations are lies, wicked, evil lies, plotted by enemies of Rasta, enemies of black truth, enemies of conscious reggae. They fear my voice, they fear my message, so they destroy my name. I am locked up, but my spirit's free. I wait for trial, jury will see light. I walk out free, stronger, greater, doctrine and dogma. Truth never die. King Bootielero, live forever. One love, Jah guide.
So that's a letter in write, and then never send it out, but then publish it. The more easy, man.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a situation where I don't know. It's a very hard thing to work out because they have overwhelming evidence that him do it, but him I say him not do it, and him I try to say no that they're attacking it because him a Rasta and him a do this and him a do that. I don't know still, you know. I mean, no, sir, them children, they're accusing him of doing these things to us very, very young. You think? They're very young. I think they're very young. I think that if he did this, he's a wicked person. A very, very wicked person. I mean, those of you watching this, you can send us a message, let us know what you think. Yeah, send us a message, let us know what you think. It's horrific to think of what's happened, you know what I mean? Because he's a father, and we have children, we have daughters as well, and to think that somebody was doing that and they're supposed to be a healer. You understand what I'm saying to you? A physiotherapist, and the government and people sending people along to this person and he's behaving in this kind of manner. I think it's not right. Personally, I think it's Definitely. From when me I sit down, it's not right. It don't sound right. Yeah. There's an overwhelming amount of evidence there. I think we're gonna have to sit back and see what happens when they go to court. Yeah, because at the beginning of this program we played the track. Yeah, okay, right. And this is the track we know him for this particular track still. This is back in the day. You're giving a little bit of this video, yeah. Okay, then I'll come back to you in a minute.
Yeah. Well, it's all about this album, Vision of the Kings, and it's all about positive reality music for the youth and for the future. So check it out, because in life you have to know these things.
Okay, so are we having a single of this album?
Yeah, the single for this album is the single Education and Ability.
When mama spend her last and send it to class, don't become stupid now, become fool. Else you look on the boss boy footstool. King B roll. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto youth them fi have it plenty. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto youth them you know it a the key. Degree and diploma that them must study. English, maths and social study. When you fit in your brain, you so bust up them chain. Everywhere that's your past, dollars maintain. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto youth them fi have it plenty. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto youth them you know it a the key. Because black and white and pink and blue Come listen Bootielero, nice and up the avenue. And the beginnings of me itals show. Yo, education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them fi have it plenty. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them you know it a the key. My name is King B, I'm a ghetto superstar. Black up and ward, middle sex and sorry. Pick up microphone and call the people study me. Reality and culture, and that man a preach. Yo, education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them fi have it plenty. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them you know it a the key. Degree and diploma, and that them a study. English, maths and social study. When you fit in your brain, you so bust up them chain. Everywhere that's your past, dollars maintain. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them fi have it plenty. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them you know it a the key. My name is King B, I'm a ghetto superstar. Black up cardboard, middle sex and sorry. Pick up microphone and call the people study me. Reality and culture, and that man a preach. Yo, education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them fi have it plenty. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them you know it a the key. Degree and diploma, and that them a study. English, maths and social study. When you fit in your brain, you so bust up them chain. Everywhere that's your past, dollars maintain. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them fi have it plenty. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them you know it a the key. Because black and white and pink and blue. Come listen Bootielero, nice and up the avenue. And the beginnings of me itals show. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them fi have it plenty. Education and ability. Go tell the ghetto you, them you know it a the key. My name is King B, I'm a ghetto superstar. Black up cardboard, middle sex and sorry. Pick up microphone and call the people study me. Reality and culture, and that man a preach.
Put more energy into it. All right.
As you can see, Bootielero.
Thank you. I wish you were still going to be here. I understand.
English, maths and social study. When you fit in your brain, you so bust up them chain. Everywhere that's your past, dollars maintain. Education and ability.
Yes, we're back. Yeah, we're back. After Booty, let's get back to where we are now. Here we are, we're back now. Okay, sorry about that, we're back. Yeah, so Sharon, what do you think?
Well, this person's been put in the position of, you know, people trusting him. the government trusted him to be looking after healing children, children that are disabled, and parents have trusted him, and then this is the kind of thing that's come out.
I don't know, because I think that if anything, if this is real and it's true that he has done this thing, this is worse than Jimmy Savile, mate. Yeah, it's another case like Jimmy Savile, where they give somebody power and they totally abuse the power. And he's quite adamant that he never try scandalise him and them kind of thing there, but they're talking about overwhelming evidence, and they're saying corroborative evidence with the girls corroborate each other. They were done at different times, do you know what I mean? And the thing is, he's dealing with extremely minors, like 8 years old.
And also putting God's name into it, that he's almost blessing them with what.
Yeah, they've said that him give them job blessings. Yeah, I bless them with job blessings. What kind of thing is that, man, to be dealing with people's children?
And that they must keep it a secret, because no one will believe, because he's famous.
Yeah, the video major, because we did some work with him back in the day. Yeah, upon that video that's I saw.
And did you see any signs of that when you worked with him?
Why? Boy, I don't even know if it's there right now, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know if it's there because it don't seem right. It don't seem right what he's. Well, at the moment it's still an accusation, and it's still going through court. With it. But the judge was talking like it's a sealed case, mate. Like the evidence, because remember the judge would have seen the evidence before they come, and they would have gone to the public prosecution, and it's not one person, it's 4 people, and there might actually be even more people out there who have actually suffered under the thing.
Yes, yeah. Because when you see these things coming out, it sounds like 1 or 2, and then you hear that it's more people start coming out.
Yeah, next thing you'll also coming like could be like our version, the reggae version of the Epstein files or the Diddy file. You understand me? I deal with that kind of thing. Then bless, it's not good to know. And then in my call out Rastafari. Yeah, that's something I deal with, and like so they trusted him because he's in my car Rasta, you know what I mean? Rasta's a man for like we're supposed to be able to trust Rasta in our things.
And as a healer, you know, parents trusting that there's somebody that they can look up to that's like a doctor.
But then again, like I said to you, see, I'm of the belief, this is me personally, I'm of the belief, the people who most in a position to abuse your children and people them, okay, right, are the people them who are doctors and nurses and them kind of people them who are in those teachers and them kind of people them who are in those kind of industries.
That you'd never
because we as parents, we give them trust, we like our children them be with these people them and we trust them, you understand me? I deal with it's not something you can't really get away from as a parent.
Yes.
You have to send your children to school and you trust them, or when you send them to school, when they come home from school, make sure you deprogram them so you walk on for them whole day.
But you'd never really expect, you know, you wouldn't be looking at a teacher or you send your child to school or send your child to a dentist or a doctor. Those are not the kind of thoughts that you would have running through your mind.
But look at the time that you find that dentist, okay, right, he was drugging patients, okay, right, and he'd been there to do things to them when he drugged them. Same thing with doctors. Yeah, these so-called health professionals. Yeah, I'm not saying every health professional is like that, you know what I mean, but they are in a position, okay, right, to abuse the trust what they are given. And he was in America as well. He said my license to operate in America as well. If I talk about him there in America, but an American license to do these things them as well. You know, so who knows? I don't know, but I feel that
All it takes is one or two to come out and speak, you know, their
If
experience.
there's anybody else out there, that this kind of thing's happened to, you know, I mean, let us know, because it's. They said historical. They call it historical. They call it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was a while ago, but it doesn't matter how long ago it was. To be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, bless. You did wickedness, then you did wickedness, bless, and it come back and catch you.
When you put in a point of trust.
Come back and catch you. It's not fair. I mean, I don't know how many people them are going to be taking this right now back a yard and things, because enough people know him still. Enough people work with him over the years. And I don't know. I don't know, mate. I mean, he's a dodgy way to live. Dodgy way to live.
Well, the truth will always override everything.
It will eventually come out. The truth will eventually come out. I'm thinking I'm going to try and do some more interviews in the future with people who know Bootielero. Yeah, and what Bootielero was like. Because you're going back to the turn of the century, the early 20s, the early 2000s, isn't it?
But it's devastating for the community and for the Rasta community and for the communities anyway. It's just devastating to know that somebody that people look up to, and they've made music to do with education, attracting children. And
that's right, yeah, because he got into like I said to you, he worked on that track back in the day. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, and that probably opened the door for him to go out there and be trusted by the establishment because of what he was actually preaching. But preach what children forget education and these kind of things, you know. And it strikes me as very weird that they're saying that they can't understand Bootielero when he talks, but yet in the prison they're saying that he's very intelligent and he's very articulate and he's a leader. So if they can't understand him speaking, him saying him in Jamaican is too rough for them. You understand me? How's he communicating? How's he communicating? How they saying in one breath, okay, right, that he can communicate good because he's in jail. You understand me?
But to go out there as a professional and work with young people, he would have had to been able to.
I don't understand that. I don't get that part of it. I really don't get that part of it because
he didn't seem to need work with an interpreter.
He did. That's right. He didn't. when he was allegedly, yeah, okay, right, with his children, and he wasn't working with no interpreter. So why need an interpreter now? To interpret, let me speak to Bootielero before, and I can understand what he must say.
And if you're going to go out and do a job as physiotherapist, doctor,
you have to be dealing with people, the public. Yeah, it's not like I don't understand how that would happen. I don't get that part of it. That part of it is very strange to me, because if you are dealing with members of the public, okay, and young people in general, especially. Okay, right. You have to have some kind of good communication skills.
Yes, that's right.
If you're going to be doing with young people, and they say he was a physiotherapist as well as a what was the other word they used? Oh, I can't even remember now. They
say he's a doctor.
Yeah, he's known as doctor. Yeah, that's something I deal with, right?
He's a healer.
He's a healer and these kind of things.
He will have to direct. As a healer, he will have to direct, or to something so that people can understand. You can't have an interpreter in there.
I ain't got a clue, mate. I think that's make me yawn because I try to think to myself, is this for real? Is it for real? You know what I mean?
Well, that's the question.
Because Booty, I'll be honest with you, I'll put it past him.
And what makes you say that?
I'm not putting it past him at all, bruv. I ain't putting it past him.
And what makes you say that? Did you see something about him, about his personality? Was there something that led you to feel that?
Well, I don't look. I said to you, I don't really know. I know that. I didn't even know he was a doctor. I didn't even know he was a physiotherapist.
How long have you known him?
Probably since about 2004, 2005, maybe somewhere around that time there. Yeah. From about them times there. So around about the time when we did the video, we did that video, school filmed the video.
Yes.
And filmed the video back in the day. I remember it's up in studio. And then we started up at school studio.
And that's a number of years to have known him and not knowing that he worked as a doctor.
That's right, I've known for a long time. I didn't know he worked as a doctor. I did not know he worked as a doctor. But I mean, if I want to say anything right now on this thing here right now, because the investigations until that one right now.
You have to watch this space.
You've got to watch the space, mate. You've got to watch the space. So, as more is revealed, we'll reveal it to you as well. Yeah, we'll definitely reveal it to you as well as more is released. But it's quite a shocking thing to know that a reggae artist, and he's, like I said, he's known as well. You know, he's moved amongst royalty as well. He has. They've not mentioned none of that in there, but yeah, I remember back in the day, we used to boast about him moving amongst royalty. Yeah, if he says his wife is part of the royal family as well. I don't know, but people say things and as time moves on, it either comes out and find out it's true, or you find out that what they were telling you was a load of lies. Yeah, but I remember back in the day, I used to go to People's Club and all them places back in the day as well. So I got all them places there as well. And now that I've heard what I've heard, yeah, there was something a bit dodgy about him from back in the days there.
Wow. And you see, when they're 7 and 8 years old, they would have no idea about anything like that.
They don't know what's going on, mate. They couldn't have consented, bless. They couldn't have consented. Yeah. Even somebody, even at the age of 18, I would still feel that I was being a bit out of order still, you get me? But at least...
But little children, they've got no idea about these things.
And they must say, in bless the youth, bless them how? What in bless them with? One of the statements said that as he's massaging them, he's putting his penis into the child's mouth. That horrified me, bless me, I have children. Yeah.
And this must be devastating for people that's watching this.
One of my children, it must devastate to anybody who's got children.
Yeah.
To know that there are predators like that out there. You've got to be very careful what you do, where you allow your children to be, or who you allow your children to be amongst. Yeah. It's very, very, very frightening.
Yes, to be fearful. To you wouldn't think of being fearful going into a doctor and letting your child going into.
No, because they're a doctor. Yeah, it's a doctor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Yeah. You don't feel a way about it, but then we understand that's why a lot of the rules need to be changed. A lot of the rules what goes on right need to be changed.
Yes,
you know what I mean? People who are at risk, people who are vulnerable should never be allowed to be interviewed by doctors or anybody, to be in the presence of anybody, of so-called authority, without having another adult.
But usually, yes, they have sometimes when you go into the doctor, so they ask you, or they have somebody else, a nurse present, or someone else present in the room.
They should always have that.
With children,
it should be a must. It shouldn't be that you have to request it. It should be a must. That if you're going to be dealing with a child, okay, there should be somebody else, either if their parents is there should be another appropriate adult.
Yes.
There to stand in while you are dealing with that child. Yeah, because a child, even adults don't even know what's appropriate. Yeah, because a lot of women have claimed that they've gone to their doctors and have been felt up by their doctors, okay, in what they classify as inappropriate ways, but they don't know what to say because the doctor says he's doing an examination. You understand my idea with you? So they just trust what the doctor is saying and work with that. Whereas me, I find out to trust anybody right now to the way the system is working.
Yes, and a child wouldn't know what limitations there is, or to tell them they wouldn't know, unless parents would be sitting with them and tell. But how far do you go as a parent? It's, you know, you don't want to put frighteners.
You have to go all the way. You've got to take your child in from a very young age and start teaching them, because over the last 20 years in this country, okay, right, sex education, they're teaching your little 3 and 4 year old about sex on their liquor. You know what I mean? In primary schools and infant schools and stuff like that. So if you don't teach them the right way, they're going to end up doing it the wrong way. They're going to get themselves involved and think that, right, you've got social media now, which we have no control of our children. You know what I mean? They spend more time with strangers than they do with you as a parent.
But with Rasta,
because imagine but that's what I'm trying to say to you. It's we not raising our own. You understand what I'm saying to you? We are putting our own into the hands of others to raise them. Okay, right. We're putting trust in others. Okay, right. To look after the well-being of your children. Okay, right. But you don't know what happens to your child the minute they step out your door and they've gone to somewhere else. When they go to school, you don't know how they're being treated at school by the teachers and some children are very timid. They're not going to say anything. They don't know what's wrong or right to that degree.
Yes.
You know, it's like I remember back in the day, my daughter and my son come and say, "Oh, Dad, it was really good to be a slave." And back in the day, because we thought it was really good to be a slave. Yeah, because they taught them. It was one of these Black History Month things there. Okay, right. So they made all of the black kids in the class. Okay, be the slaves, and made all of the white kids be
the slave masters.
Slave masters, yeah. They took the colour role as well.
And they thought it was really good to be a slave.
Yeah, because they got sweets at the end of it. Yeah. Anyway, brothers and sisters, we were here. It was nice having a chat with you. Like, subscribe. Okay, we'll be back with more information on this topic. Yeah, definitely come back with more information on this topic. As we get more information, okay, right, and we dig deeper, I'm going to try and find some of the people then who know Bootielero, people who know Bootielero. Yeah, and try and get someone to come on the program and we interview them as to what they know or might not know, or you know what I mean, them kind of things there, you know. So stay tuned, yeah.
Yes, stay tuned.
As this candle breaks deeper and deeper and deeper, yeah, stay tuned, yeah. You've been tuned to Creative Arts
in London today.
Have a nice one.
Have a good one.